Oh, good morning from Two Happy Children Farm. It's November 20th, and yes, that's corn growing. This is my no-till planter experiment where I'd taken my planter all the way through the shop, and I came out and planted to see if it was field ready. So that way when I go into the field next spring, I'm not going to have a lot of surprises to know what's going on. So down here we get close to 6,500 heat units, so there's plenty of time to plant this experiment and get some data and see how things are going. Main problem I was having last year, which was a huge problem, was I could go 20, sometimes 50 feet, and one of the row units was not getting any emergence. So you'd see in my field there would be stripes of, just huge stripes of missing plants, which really annoyed me. So one of the fixes I did this year was I put in rollover wheels. So that means one gauge wheel can come up while the other gauge wheel is still pressing down. And that was the first thing I thought might help. And I'm looking at this stand, and we did different splits on this stand with down pressure and planting depth. But across all of them, I don't see any of that large missing plants problem. I have skips here and there. But again, I targeted this part of the field. It's my headland. This is where I would have the most skips, and so I have the most compaction down here. And keeping that row unit in the ground was an issue. So what have I learned from this split was this row here I'm pointing at with my foot had the maximum down pressure. We're pushing down at, I'm not sure, but it was the good down pressure. The other three rows, the down pressure was a little less. What I found is my springs have worn, so they're not putting down the same amount across all four rows. So I'm going to be making some spring fixes. And then on this 4-row pass, this was done at a 1/2 inch shallower with the same pressure, and you can see this area here is lagging in plant development compared to that area. When I planted, we were at 26% moisture, so that first inch was pretty dry, and I had to really get it down into 2 to 2.5 inches to get good seed to soil contact. So I think I fixed the big skip amount problem, and a few more tweaks and we'll be ready to go. Some things I'll mention that I'm doing on my planter, if you haven't watched before, we had Martin row cleaners on all 4 rows, and they were interlocked in the fully floating position. I do have Keaton seed firmers with a Mojo wire on them. Then I have a spiked closing wheel pair from Thompson, and I set those either at 2, 3, or 4 on the pressure setting using their lighter pressure spring. And you can put too much down pressure on those Thompson closing wheels. They end up pinching and compacting the trench over the seed, so you don't like that. It should be crumbled soil over the seed. So I learned that on this pass, even though I was in pretty dry conditions. But walking through the row, you don't see a lot of gaps like you used to. And some of these plants can be attributed, I think, to they didn't have the pressure to get it into the moist soil. And then also this could be a compaction issue where their roots aren't able to grow out as good. Like, for example, we're walking along here, and you can kind of believe that this area was tire compaction, where it just got a little shorter for 10-20 feet and then back to normal. And yes, the beans are growing. We're probably in about 10 days time frame to get those harvested. So thanks for watching, and that's an update from our no-till planter experiment, and it looks ready to go to the field.